We will remain standing until the heads of state takes position, and thereafter we're going to have the anthems. Thank you. All their excellencies are here. Shall we have the anthems, beginning with the anthem of the Republic of Namibia, followed by AU and Sadc anthems. Sorry, we are waiting for Angola. Just a minute with the anthem. Angola is here. Thank you. We may now proceed with the anthems. be seated. Your Excellencies, Honorable Ministers, distinguished delegates, my name is Barbara Lopi from the Sadc Secretariat. I'm honored to direct this ceremony this morning. You are welcome to the opening session of the extraordinary Sadc Organ Troika Summit plus Sadc Troika and Force Intervention Brigade troop contributing countries. The organ on politics, defense, and security cooperation is one of the structures of Sadc which is mandated with the responsibility of ensuring that there is peace and security within our region. Allow me at this point to recognize their excellencies and delegations which are here. I want to begin with our chairperson, Your Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob, President of the Republic of Namibia and also chairperson of the Sadc Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation, who is our host this morning. We have also the Sadc chairperson, His Excellency President Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Tshilombo of the Democratic Republic of Congo and the current Sadc chairperson. We have His Excellency Mr. Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, President of the Republic of South Africa and the outgoing chairperson of the Sadc Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation. We have Her Excellency Mama Samia Suluhu Hassan, the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, who is also here as member states with the Force Intervention Brigade contributing countries. We have also in our midst His Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba. We have His Excellency Ambassador Tete Antonio, Minister of External Relations of the Republic of Angola, who is here representing His Excellency João Manuel Gonçalves Lourenço, President of the Republic of Angola and the incoming chairperson of Sadc. We have Honorable Harry Mukandawire, Minister of Defense of the Republic of Malawi, representing His Excellency Dr. Lazarus McCarthy Chakwera, President of the Republic of Malawi and outgoing chairperson of Sadc. We have His Excellency Mr. Stephen Katuka, High Commissioner of the Republic of Zambia to Namibia, who is here representing His Excellency Hakainde Hichilema, President of the Republic of Zambia and the incoming chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation. We have Honorable Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah, the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of International Relations and Cooperation of the Republic of Namibia and chairperson of the Ministerial Committee of the Organ. Honorable ministers and deputy ministers from Sadc member states participating. We have His Excellency Mr. Elias Mahosi, the Executive Secretary of Sadc, Chiefs of Defense and Security Committees, officials from the Sadc Secretariat, members of the media, distinguished delegates. You are all welcome to this opening session of the ceremony of the extraordinary Sadc Organ Troika Summit plus Sadc Troika and Force Intervention Brigade contributing countries. Our program is as follows. We've started late, so we're going to skip the song from the University of Namibia, which was of Sadc, who will then usher in His Excellency, the Chairperson, to deliver the remarks. Your Excellency, Sadc Executive Secretary, you have the floor. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Director of Ceremony. Well, thank you. I think I'm audible now. Your Excellency, Dr. Hage G. Geingob, President of the Republic of Namibia and Chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation, Your Excellency, Mr. Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Chilombo, President of the Democratic Republic of Congo and the Chairperson of Sadc, Your Excellency, Mr. Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa, President of the Republic of South Africa and the outgoing Chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation, Your Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Your Excellency the Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, Your Excellency Ambassador Tete, Antonio Tete, Minister of External Relations of the Republic of Angola, representing His Excellency João Manuel Gonçalves Lorenzo, President of the Republic of Angola and the incoming Chairperson of Sadc, Honorable Harim Kandawire, the Minister of Defense of the Republic of Malawi, representing His Excellency Dr. Lazarus Makathi Chakwera, President of the Republic of Malawi and the outgoing Chairperson of Sadc, Your Excellency Mr. Stephen Katuka, the High Commissioner of the Republic of Zambia to Namibia, representing President Hakainde Hichilema of the Republic of Zambia, who is the incoming Chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation, Honorable Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, the Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of International Relations and Cooperation of the Republic of Namibia and the Chairperson of the Ministerial Committee of the Organ, Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers from the Organ Troika, Sadc Troika and the Force Intervention Brigade contributing countries, the Chair of Senior Officials and your colleagues, Senior Officials from Sadc Member States, Chiefs of Defense and Security, the Commander of the Force Intervention Brigade, our Acting Director of the Organ, staff from the Secretariat as well as staff of the Government of Namibia, the media, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you all. Allow me, Your Excellencies, at the outset to express my sincere gratitude to you for your presence at this important meeting, given your busy and very demanding schedules, against a background of other pressing and high-profile events requiring your particular attention. We are indeed honored by your presence here and your unwavering commitment to sustainable peace and security in our region. Let me also thank the government and the people of the Republic of Namibia for the warm welcome and hospitality extended to the delegations and the Secretariat since our arrival here in Windhoek. Your Excellencies, the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation is one of the most crucial structures of Sadc, mandated to promote peace and security in the region, in recognition of the fundamental importance of peace and security to our drive towards regional integration, regional cooperation, integration, and socio-economic development. Through the relentless work of the organ, the Sadc region continues to be a beacon of peace and stability, notwithstanding the isolated security challenges in the Democratic Republic of Congo and the Republic of Mozambique, which the relevant structures of SADC are actively addressing. Whilst we are making remarkable strides in the restoration of peace and security in the Cabo Delgado province in northern Mozambique, through the Sadc mission in Mozambique, or SAMIM, we are regrettably noticing a very disturbing security situation in eastern DRC, with a deterioration of the humanitarian situation due to the resurgence of the M23 rebellion and illegally armed groups. The armed groups have in the past year intensified their acts of violence and increased their activities, leading to the displacement of the population, particularly in North Kivu, South Kivu, and Ituri provinces. The acts of hostilities and attacks by the illegal armed groups against government security forces and innocent civilians in the eastern DRC indeed undermines the sovereignty and integrity of the DRC, and thus makes it difficult for the DRC to pursue its developmental agenda for the benefit of its citizens. This calls for immediate collective action in support of the DRC to restore peace and security in eastern DRC, on the eastern part, particularly at this critical time when the DRC is preparing for national elections scheduled to be held in December this year. Your Excellencies, as you are all aware, SADC has since 2013, 10 years to be exact, remained seized with the initiatives to address the threat and general security situation in the DRC through the deployment of the Force Intervention Brigade, or FIB, operating under the mandate of the United Nations called MONUSCO. Through the FIB, the region succeeded in dislodging M23 armed groups, only to resurface in the recent years. In light of this development, the Extraordinary Organ Troika Summit of January this year sanctioned the commencement of a SADC field assessment mission to the eastern DRC with a view to developing an understanding of the type of threat prevalent in the DRC, as well as to propose solutions for an immediate regional response. We are pleased to report, Your Excellencies, that the field assessment mission was successfully conducted in March this year, and the report of the assessment mission with findings and recommendations will be presented for your consideration during this summit. We therefore wish to applaud His Excellency Dr. Sadc Gengob, President of the Republic of Namibia and the Chairperson of Organ, as well as for the convening of this extraordinary summit in order to take the decisive actions to address the deteriorating situation, security and humanitarian situation in eastern DRC. In the same vein, we wish to express the region's appreciation to His Excellency João Manuel Gonçalves Lorenzo, President of the Republic of Angola, an African Union champion for peace and reconciliation and mediator, for his commitment to finding lasting peace to the DRC through the Luanda peace process. Your Excellencies, you will appreciate from the field assessment report one of the issues in addressing the security situation in the DRC emanates from the many players in the area, resulting in coordination challenges among the actors, and thus compromising the effectiveness of the efforts to combat the insurgency and external forces. A solution should be found as soon as possible, in our view, that enables a central coordination framework to be established to ensure optimal utilization of our scarce resources, leverage synergies, and avoid duplication of effort in order to achieve the ultimate and common goal, which is to restore peace and security in the eastern DRC. The Extraordinary Organ Troika Plus will consider recommendations that are geared towards addressing this challenge, among others. In conclusion, Your Excellencies, I once again wish to express our sincere gratitude to Dr. Hageji Gengob, the Chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation, for his steadfast leadership and relentless commitment towards addressing the security challenges in the DRC and the region at large. There is no doubt that achieving lasting peace and security in Eastern DRC will pave the way for the country's meaningful economic and social progress and for its meaningful contribution to the regional integration agenda, leading up to a peaceful and more integrated and prosperous region. With these remarks, Your Excellencies, it is indeed my distinct honor to invite with humility His Excellency Dr. Hageji Gengob, President of the Republic of Namibia and Chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation, to deliver his opening remarks. I thank you. Muito obrigado. Merci beaucoup. Asante sana. Your Excellency, may I give you the floor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before we start, I would like us to observe a moment of silence. We lost many of our brothers and sisters in many countries, particularly DRC, Rwanda, Malawi. In honor of all those whom we lost during this natural calamity, I would like us to observe a moment of silence. Thank you. I'm also happy that the Sadc Executive Secretary has now also learned to pronounce my name, which is very difficult. The President of South Africa had achieved it, but President Mandela was allowed to call me Hake, and I couldn't correct him. But simple Hage, but it was difficult, so I'm glad. And Kainko, it's very simple. Your Excellency, Madam Cyril Ramaphosa, President of the Republic of South Africa, and the outgoing Chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation, Your Excellency Felix Andon Tshisekedi Chilombo, President of Democratic Republic of Congo and Chairperson of Sadc, Your Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the Republic of Tanzania, Honorable Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of International Relations and Cooperation of the Republic of Namibia, and Chairperson of the Ministerial Committee of the Organ, Ministers who are representing heads of state here, Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers from Namibia, Vice President of Namibia, Comrade Bumba, the campaign mood. Your Excellency Elias Makosi, Executive Secretary of Sadc, distinguished senior officials, staff of Sadc Secretariat, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking the time to attend this extraordinary summit aimed at considering the current security situation in Eastern DRC, in particular following the Sadc field assessment mission to the Eastern DRC, which took place in March 2023. Our meeting today will also consider preparations for the tripartite summit of Sadc, the East African Community, an international conference of the Great Lakes region, with the support of the UN and AU, as agreed by the last Organ Troika summit held on 31st January 2023 here in Windhoek. The tripartite summit is proposed to become a quadripartite summit to accommodate the economic community of Central African states. Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, our ongoing engagements to promote and safeguard peace, security, and stability in our region stem from the principles that guide our regional integration agenda, as espoused in the Sadc Treaty, which was signed in Windhoek, Namibia, in August 1992. This principle inspires the development of the foundation pillar of the 2020-2030 RISPD, namely peace, security, and good governance, which is, amongst others, the management of terrorism project, as well as the project of strengthening the capacity of Sadc standby force for peace support and humanitarian operations. What is evident from RISDB, our regional development program, is that Sadc has the political will to deal with political and security threats in our region. We not only have the political will, but we have put in place relevant structures and will continue to strengthen them in order to bring about the desired results of safeguarding our region's peace, security, and stability. Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, we stand ready as a region to address the changing dynamics in Eastern DRC. Because of the resurgence of the M23 since last year, the proliferation of illegal armed groups, some of which launched attacks against civilians, state security agencies, and public infrastructure from neighboring countries. Our 4th Intervention Brigade has been deployed in Eastern DRC as part of United Nations Organization Stabilization Mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo, MONUSCO, with the aim of securing this part of the country and restoring its overall territorial integrity. I would like to express our collective gratitude to the troop contributing countries of the FIB and the personnel that have enabled Sadc to be part of this multinational effort aimed at consolidating peace and security in DRC over these years. As the country is expected to hold elections at the end of 2023, Sadc will consider ways to strengthen its efforts in solidarity with the people of DRC. With the DRC accession to membership of East African Community and initiatives being spearheaded by the President Lourenço of the Republic of Angola, there is a need for Sadc to work together with the East African Community and other RECs in order to better coordinate our efforts in support of government and people of the DRC. We will therefore receive a briefing from our defense chiefs following the field assessment that they undertook in March 2023 to the Eastern DRC. The outcome of the assessment will help us better to understand the current situation and will guide our interventions moving forward. Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, given our long-term commitment to peace and security in DRC, Sadc must focus on regaining the achievements we made through the FIB since March 2023, eradicating the illegal armed groups, securing and consolidating the territorial integrity and future of the DRC, whose socio-economic development is intertwined with our regional developmental goals. With these short remarks, I would like to thank you, to welcome you, and therefore this meeting is now officially started. Thank you very much. We'll go to the agenda. Huh? I'm not taking over, or you are still in charge. Oh, that's a coup.
Would like to request the members of the press to now be excused so that the meeting can proceed in closed session. Thank you for your coming. We will invite you again to the closing where we will be issuing a communique. Thank you. Also, just to announce that the meeting is on 1+6, if we may observe those protocols. Let's just